to the Christian Musician YouTube channel. So today, I don't know, I'm trying to find a good way to set up this phone because I do not have a whole lot of options. Let's see. Try and set it up here, see if that'll work. There we go. That'll be better. Okay, and we're back. So, sorry, today I'm just going to be playing some more songs, doing another song stream. I'm sorry I didn't start it sooner. I was going to, but I had started having a little bit of health issues. So just pray for me, you guys. If I start coughing while I'm playing, I will keep playing and just hop back in where I left off. I've been having a lot of troubles with my asthma. My lungs have been inflamed. Apparently something shrinking is taking place, is what they said. So having a lot of lung problems, but I'm not going to let that stop me from singing. So I've taken a break from the church platform as far as singing goes up there, because last time I was up there, I had an asthma attack and I went down. I was coughing and I had to sit down and like take some deep breaths, use a lot of my inhaler. So I literally had an asthma attack on stage. So I have taken a break from singing as far as that goes. I'll be playing the piano again soon. But I'm going to try and sing over here. It's been a couple weeks since that happened. I've still been able to sing a little bit, so we're going to do our best. But anyways, if you guys have any comments, any songs you want me to play, just drop them below in the comment section, and if I know them, I will sing them. But anyway, now that I've, yapped for about a minute and 35 seconds, I'm going to start off with a song called Less Like Me. I've had days I lose the fight, try my best, but just don't get it right. Where I talk and talk and try to walk and miss the moments right before my eyes. Somebody with a hurt that I could have helped, somebody with a hand that I could have held, and I can't see past myself. Lord, help me be. I want to be like mercy, I want to be like grace, I want to be like kindness, goodness, love, and faith. I want to be like patience, I want to be like peace, I want to be like Jesus, don't want to be like me. Well, there's no denying I have changed. I've been set from who I used to be. But even at my best, I must confess I still need help to see the way you see. Somebody with a hurt that I could have helped, somebody with a hand that I could have held, but now can't see past myself. Lord, help me be. I want to be like mercy, I want to be like grace, I want to be like kindness, goodness, love, and faith. I want to be like patience, I want to be like peace, I want to be like Jesus, don't want to be like me. Oh, I want to be the beggar on the street, love to be your hands and feet, freely give without receipt. Lord, help me be. I want to put you first above all else, love my neighbor as myself. In those moments no one sees, Lord, help me be. I want to be like mercy, I want to be like grace, I want to be like kindness, goodness, love, and faith. I want to be like patience, I want to be like peace, I want to be like Jesus, don't want to be like me. I want to be like Jesus, don't want to be like me. Yeah, that is a really good song that I was shown a while ago. It's been probably a couple of years since I learned that one. We got Ethan, Ada, Christopher, and Anna. Welcome, you guys. Glad y'all are here. Unless you guys have extra song suggestions, just, I'll keep on going. But once you get them, you just let me know. Let's go a little bit back in time to an old gospel song that I know. This one is I Feel Like Praising Him, but I also take a couple other songs and I mash it in there. I've got I Feel Like Praising Him, and then I've also got Jesus on the Main Line, and then I've also got I'm a Soldier in the Army of the Lord. It's like mashed up into one song. So that's what we're going to do. It's a really old one I really like. So that's what I like to call the Praising Him medley. That's a really, really good one that I like. All right. Haru Saneko and John Tucker III. Hello. Nice to see you guys. Thank you for the compliment. I really do appreciate it. Let me think. What's another good one? I don't know another good one. Okay. So this song, there's some funny parts in it, but it's a really good song. So it's called Ain't Never Gonna Give Up on God. I played this at our church one time, and Bishop Chapman really liked it because one of the lines says, I've had me some biscuits without any gravy, but in every situation, the hand of God fed me. So it's a really funny line, but it is a good song, so. Through the fire and I've been through the flood. Down in the valley, I've been stuck in the mud. Oh, I've had to look up just to see bottom. If you're looking for stories, well, brother, I got them. But I ain't gonna give up. I ain't gonna give up on God. Well, sometimes I may bend, oh, but I won't break. I'm holding on with rock solid faith. He promised waiting, you're wasting your time. So just get behind the Satan, 'cause I ain't gonna give up, ain't gonna give up on God. Because the God that I serve can ride on the wind. I've seen him come through time and again. When the going gets tough and the battle is long, the great God Jehovah, he's steady and strong. So I ain't gonna give up, ain't gonna give up on God. Well, sometimes I may bend low, but I won't break. I'm holding on with rock solid faith. He promised to show up, so I'll be waiting. You're wasting your time, so just get behind the Satan. I ain't gonna give up, ain't gonna give up on God. Because the God that I serve, he rides on the wind. I've seen him come through time and again. When the going gets tough and the battle is long, the great God Jehovah, he's steady and strong. And I ain't gonna give up, ain't gonna give up on God. Yeah, so that's that. It's a really, really old song. The second verse is the one with the biscuits and gravy part. Don't remember what the whole verse is, but thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Your singing is fire. I appreciate that. Okay, let's think. What's another good song? And like I said, if y'all have any suggestions, let me know. What's one that I can just do? Let's think. Trying to think of how that song went, because I got the chords, just don't got the words. Okay. There we go. That's what it is. As I kneel in the darkness in the middle of the night, praying for assurance everything's gonna be alright. But I see another battle out in front of me. I'm afraid I won't be able, and I'll go down in defeat. He said I walked on the water and I calmed the raging sea. I spoke to the wind, it hushed and I gave you peace. Didn't I run to your rescue? Didn't I hear you when you called? I walked right beside you just so you wouldn't fall. Didn't I leave all of heaven just to die for your sin? I searched until I found you, and I'd do it all again. Talking to her father in a house that was once a home. Says my bills are coming due, Lord. 6 days to stay that long. He said every time you ask me, didn't I deliver you? So why would you be thinking that I wouldn't see it through? He said I walked on the water and I calmed the raging sea. I spoke to the wind, it hushed and I gave you peace. Didn't I run to your rescue and hear you when you called? I walked right beside you just so you wouldn't fall. Didn't I leave all of heaven just to die for your sin? I searched until I found you, and I do it all again. That's a good one, called Didn't I Walk on the Water. What is your favorite? Oh, I mean, I feel like as a musician, I don't have a favorite. I've got some favorites. I don't have a favorite. What's Wrong with Living Right? That's a really good song. I don't know if I can play it on guitar unless I have the chords. I don't though, because I'm using my phone, which if I click off the screen, I think it ends the stream. So unfortunately, I'm not able to do that. What's Wrong with Living Right? Let's see. If I can remember the tune to it. Living in a cold, dark world where evolution is taught by man. They took prayer out of homes, violence filled our land. They've ordered the 10 Commandments to be removed from our sight. But one question I'd like to ask them: what's wrong with living right? What's wrong with living right? Can anybody tell me? I'm doing what I know to do. I'm living for Jesus, He's the way and the truth. I'm not going where I shouldn't go. I'm serving Jesus with all my might. Can anybody tell me what's wrong with living right? You may think I'm strange for living the way I do. Say I'm different from this whole wide world. Out of step, oh how true. Call me crazy or insane, and even tell me I'm not right. But there's one question I'd like to ask you: what's wrong with living right? What's wrong with living right? Can anybody tell me? I'm doing what I know to do. I'm living for Jesus, He's the way and the truth. I'm not going where I shouldn't go. I'm living for Jesus with all my might. Can anybody tell me? I'd really like to know what's wrong with living right. That song is probably twice my age, if I had to guess, just on a whim. Speaking of age, by the way, I turned 20 on the 3rd. This was like 3 days ago. So I'm no longer a teenager, you guys. I'm a full-blown adult. Can you believe it? But anyways, all right. Let's think of another favorite that I have. There is... Oh, what's that one song called? I owe him my everything. Oh, gosh. If I start playing it... Okay. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate it. Happy belated birthday, he said. I'm trying to think of the name of this song, and for the love of God, I cannot think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. If I can remember the title, I can remember how to play it. Oh my gosh. Brother Chapman used to sing it all the time. So much to thank him for. That's what it was. When I look around and see the good things He does for me, I know I'm unworthy of the most of His blessings He freely gives I've got so much to thank Him for. Well, I've got so much to thank Him for, so much to praise Him for. You see how He has been so good to me. And when I think of all He's done and where He has brought me from, I've got so much to thank Him for. Well, sometimes along this way I kneel, I stop and say thank you for all you've done for me. Someday I'll reach sweet heaven shore, oh please, just let me kneel once more. I've got so much to thank Him for. Well, I've got so much to thank Him for, so much to praise Him for. You see how He has been so good to me. And when I think of all He's done and where He has brought me from, I've got so much to thank Him for. Well, I've got so much to thank Him for. I know I've got a lot to thank Him for. I do not deserve what He's given me. So I'm very appreciative of what He's done. All right. Let's see if I can remember the chords to one song I wanted to do. Because, as I said, I do not have chords right now. This is all coming from, the old thinker, the brain. I think it's a C. I'm not sure. Okay. No, those aren't the right chords. Okay, when I get chords, I'll play it next time. That song that I wanted to play is called When God Unfolds the Rose, and I can play it on piano without chords, but the guitar is where it gets different. Okay, let's think of a different song. That's a good one. Okay, this one's called Man on the Middle Cross. I discovered this while listening to the radio one time, and it's more of a contemporary country Christian sort of thing, but I love it. Preacher talking about 3 wooden crosses upon a hill for everyone to see. 2 sinners on the outside couldn't save themselves if they tried. All I could think is, man, that sounds like me. I've been the one on the left full of guilt and regret, long gone on the wrong side of living. I'll be the one on the right, always looking for a fight, thinking I could never be forgiven. Standing here today, overwhelmed by grace, cause I know who paid my cost. Thank God for the man on the middle cross. He didn't have to do it, but for me, he went through it. A love like that I'll never understand. Lord knows I don't deserve it, and I know I couldn't earn it, but mercy rained down on this desperate man. Cause I'll be the one on the left full of guilt and regret, long gone on the wrong side of living. I'll be the one on the right, always looking for a fight, thinking I could never be forgiven. Standing here today, overwhelmed by grace, cause I know stand before him, I'll see Jesus face to face. I worship and adore him, for life forever changed. Cause I've been the one on the left, full of guilt and regret, long gone on the wrong side of living. I've been the one on the right, always looking for a fight, thinking I can never be forgiven. I'm standing here today, overwhelmed by grace, cause I know who paid my cost. Thank God for the man on the middle cross. Thank God for the man on the middle cross. That's a real old song, not a real old song, but a really good song that I heard a while ago. I probably learned that one probably last year, actually, now that I think about it. It's been a long time. All right, and I appreciate the support. It's very nice. Appreciate that. Let's think of another one. I could do one that I wrote, honestly. Which one would I do, though? I can do As I Redeem the Time. Why not? Let's do it. All right, where's my capo? I need my capo for this one. This song has chords that I never would have even imagined playing before they were taught to me. But I took them once I learned them and made a song out of them. I just gotta remember which fret the capo goes on. That sounds right. Jesus went walking through a town where there were Gentiles all around, not a single Jew inside. A Gentile girl heard Jesus, he came walking, fell at his feet, said, I need you to do something, I need a miracle to be done tonight. I need you tonight, cause I know that my daughter's got a devil, and I know that I'm in love with the Gentile, but I've come here so I can redeem the time. Even the dogs get the crumbs that fall from the master's table, and I know, God, that you can do a miracle, so I worship and praise you with all my might, as I redeem the time. The door was open before you, you just did not have strength to walk through, but that does not mean the time is gone. The time's not lost, you can still go and get your blessing. All that you need are your faith and worship weapons, and I know my God will help you to press on. I need you tonight, cause I know that my daughter's got a devil, and I know that I'm stuck with the Gentile, but I've come here so I can redeem the time. Even the dogs get the crumbs that fall from the master's table, and I know, God, that you can do a miracle, so I worship and praise you with all my might, as I redeem the time. The Gentile girl needed a move. She thought, I've got nothing else to lose, and the master just came walking through. She had the faith that Jesus would give her a blessing, so she fell down at his feet with a petition, and she said, Lord, I need you to work and move. I need you tonight, cause I know that my daughter's got a devil, and I know that I'm just up with the Gentile, but I've come here so I can redeem the time. Even the dogs get the crumbs that fall from the master's table, and I know, God, that you can do a miracle, so I worship and praise you with all my might. I need you tonight, cause I know that my daughter's got a devil, and I know that I'm up with the Gentile, but I've come here so I can redeem the time. Even the dogs get the crumbs that fall from the master's table, and I know, God, that you can do a miracle, so I worship and praise you with all my might, as I redeem the time. All right. Got a little off pitch there for a second, but we saved it. All right. Alrighty. We got on for 30 minutes. We'll do one more. Like I said, if anybody's got any song requests, just put them down really quick. I know a lot of the old gospel ones. I know a lot of contemporary music. There's a couple more that I know that are, English and Spanish, either way. Just depends on what you want me to do. Not seeing any comments. So we'll do a song that's part English, part Spanish called Desesperado by Evan Kraft. It's a song I learned a long time ago, and I fell in love with it. So here we go. SOS, I'm a castaway, trying to make it back home. Hope is far and I'm losing faith, thirsting deep in my soul. I fell for the lies that they sold me, a mirage that left my spirit broken. But I need you to show me I'm not on my own. I'm tired of wandering alone. I hear your voice call me home. Desesperado, Lord, I'm desperate for your love. Nothing else would ever be enough, more than the air that's in my lungs. Desesperado, Lord, I'm desperate for your grace. I need you and I'm unashamed, breathe new life into my veins. Desesperado, I'm desperate, I confess, I'm a mess, and I'm finally here at the end of myself. Quería ser aventurero, pero yo soy extranjero, and now I'm calling out for help. Tenía un pie en la tumba, felt like I was doomed, but my failures you turned around. Walk to these dry bones, these suelos secos, got me to you on my promised land. I'm tired of wandering alone. I hear your voice call me home. Desesperado, Lord, I'm desperate for your love. Nothing else would ever be enough, more than the air that's in my lungs. Desesperado, Lord, I'm desperate for your grace. I need you and I'm unashamed, breathe new life into my veins. Desesperado, there's only one way I'll pull through. If it's the last thing that I do, I will brave the driest desert if it leads me back to you. I'm laying down my pride, I'm giving you my life, but without you I know I am desesperado. Eso, soy un náufrago, acaso sueño volver. Hay mucha sed en mi alma y yo estoy perdiendo mi fe. Caí por promesas vacías, despedimos de pura mentira. Casi muero con esta sequía solo. Dame una gota de agua viva, devuélveme a la vida, desesperado. So yeah, there's a Desesperado. That's a good one. I went back and did verse 1 back in Spanish, but that's a really good song. All right, 35:02. That's a pretty good time, I think, to call it quits there. If anybody has any last minute songs you want me to do, I'll do one more. But aside from that, we'll go ahead and shut it down. For the love of me, like for the life of me, I could not remember how he sang that chorus because it's "I'm desperate for your love," and I just don't remember that. Yeah, I don't even remember. It's been so long since I've sang that song in Spanish. Because normally you'll hear it in English. They'll never play the Spanish version over the radio. So I guess that's my excuse for not knowing. But alrighty, you guys. We'll go ahead and shut it down for now. We'll probably do another stream sometime soon. It's just not very often that I have Wi-Fi, and I'm with Spectrum, so you know it's gonna be bad if I try to do it without Wi-Fi. So yeah, I just don't do them a whole lot. Can't appreciate you, man. Thank you for watching. If I remember how to do Desesperado in Spanish, or I'll listen to it again or something, I'll come back and I'll do another one. I'm thinking about starting a separate channel that is literally just for song covers once I get some new equipment. Because I'm trying to get a recording software where I can upload my, drums and my piano and my guitar all in one, and then I can do layering with voice and stuff like that. So I'll be doing like a separate channel of covers that are just, me. That's the hope. I'm not going to do it yet just because I've only got either I'm just playing the guitar or I'm just playing the piano. It doesn't really sound as good. And y'all, I know that I was struggling tonight with the singing. I know those times where it was just bad. I apologize, but I'm getting better slowly but surely. The asthma is easing its way out of being deadly. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. We will see you guys later. God bless you guys, and we will see you next stream if I can figure out how to stop it. There we go.